We're here today with Diplo and Dillon Francis. Everybody applaud.
Yes.
This is big. Woo! Two ginormous DJs. Okay, first of all, Jay, you just asked.
Well, do we call you Diplo or Wes?
You can call me Wes.
Wes,
Okay,
it's such a thing in LA. Did you see that TikTok? It's like how girls in LA are. Like when someone brings up this has happened to me personally. Someone will bring Diplo up and they'll be like, "Oh, there's a party at Diplo's," and then someone will go, "Who? Oh, you mean Wes?" And they'll just fucking have to prove. Like there's always one person here that needs to prove that.
Those girls are liars, but the thing that's funny is when I do a show, people that only read my Wikipedia page, 'cause my first name is actually Thomas. They're like, Thomas. They run out to my car or something after the show. They're like, Thomas. I'm like, what? Is my mom here or something? I don't know who's Thomas.
So people will try to prove to you that
they really know me. Like they know my first name, but I'm like, no, like who is that?
We always talk about this. We always talk about Diplo in some way, and you always say he has no idea who you are, and I always think that too. I'm like,
do you know
Diplo,
who David
do you know
is?
who I am?
No, you were. Well, he came. I met you at the backstage one day, and you were like, I thought you were just Dylan's friend with the camera.
Well, I am Dylan's friend.
Yeah, so that's all I knew, and I never really met you properly until I think we just met tonight. Actually,
I'm pretty sure that this is the first time you actually are kind of meeting.
Talked for
No,
real.
I was doing like an interview like at the AMAs, like on the red carpet, and he came up behind me and like to say hello. And Natalie, I think, or somebody was with me, and she was like, "You know Diplo?" And I was like, "I don't think I do."
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think he knows me either. And then I told you about that, and
I think he's just like, oh yeah, I remember that guy's hair.
No, I literally just thought it was like. I always thought you were just Dylan's like really happy friend with cool hair. And now I'm like, you have a house and stuff and like podcast. I was like, I thought you ordered pizza or something for. I was just gonna hang out with his friend. I didn't know it was like cameras. Yeah.
no, yeah, I always thought that I was like just some sort of like made up like figment of Diplo's imagination. Like he sees me at parties and stuff.
You are like a spirit though. It's like you just are like I don't know. You're everywhere, but.
That's how I feel like you are. I watch your Insta stories, and I can't tell what location you're in because we were just trying to see, especially to do the podcast.
Where it was.
You have stories from like 9 different countries going up at the same day.
I did a lot of traveling today. Yeah, I was in in Moscow. Yeah, a couple places.
I read that you used to work at Subway, right?
I did. Yeah,
and you would get mugged there?
lots of times.
And what do you mean you got mugged? How did that work?
The Subway I worked at in Orlando was open till like 4 a.m. So if you want to rob someplace, it's the only place to rob, like after clubs got out or whatever. So we got robbed a couple times, and then eventually I just started like locking myself in the freezer. And then I was like, whatever happens out here now, like, and no, I never had a gun. People just like came in like, yo, give me your money. I was like, all right. And I never saw like a weapon or anything, but we got robbed twice.
Oh, you never? Oh, so they're probably
There's cameras like, well, they're not going to think I stole it because they see someone came in here, but I just gave.
Someone came in and was like, give me all your money.
Yeah.
There was no threat. You didn't see a knife or a
Yeah.
gun, and you're just like, here you go.
Yeah. Who else is gonna say that? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say like no. I mean, they were like, I think they probably would have hurt me, but I just
Right.
it wasn't my money.
Did you ever steal from that Subway?
I stole so much shit from them.
So
In the
it's
end,
just-
my real racket was that like I didn't steal money because I don't want to go to jail, but I stole back in the day. Subway had this thing called Sub Club cards. Does anyone remember that? So whenever you eat at Subway, they give you a little stamp that says like, oh, you got a foot long. So eventually, if you got 8, you get a free foot long.
Yeah.
So I stole the entire roll of those things one day because it just came in the back like in the mail. I was like, no one hooked us up to the thing. So I just took it in my pocket and I left. And that summer I was like 18. I ate Subway like every day. I was hitchhiking across the world. I had like every Subway car. I was like, wherever I go, I get free drink and free Subway and chips everywhere I went. So I had like nothing but Subway. For an entire summer, I ate like free food, and I was like hitchhiking and just being like a total punk.
Why were you hitchhiking? Just to hit as many Subways as you can?
Yeah, just to see the whole Subway tour of the world. No, but I was like a little when I was like in high school, I was just like a little graffiti punk traveling guy. I didn't have much money. I just like traveled a lot and just like hitchhiked. I went to a thing called Rainbow Gathering, which is like Burning Man for like homeless people. And
Right.
Just went out there and I like hitchhiked.
Wait, sorry.
there.
I just said right. What did you say?
Right.
No, it was like
Burning Man for homeless people.
Oh, okay, but what did you call it?
it was called Rainbow Gathering. It still happens.
Rainbow Gathering.
It's like a total like hippie
Burning
festival.
Man.
You just go there and just like live and eat pancakes and like make food in the woods.
And that was where you were heading?
Yeah, I was like going to that. I went to that and I came back and I like hitchhiked and I went to like Nashville. It was hard to like hitchhike actually.
This was
So-
18 or this was last year?
This is last year actually. This is during COVID. I wanted to do a tour of the whole world.
How was that Fortnite concert you guys did?
We did the Fortnite concert, and then I'm like, I have a TikTok account, and whenever I post something on TikTok, most of my
Where
comments
does
are like,
Fortnite guy?
"Hey, Fortnite guy is back on here again." I'm like, guys, I really like had a career before Fortnite. Like I Grammys, whatever. They're like, "Fortnite guy, what's up, Fortnite guy?" I'm like,
That's the only thing that happens to us on TikTok. Nobody knows us for being
Yeah, we're
DJs
like
on TikTok.
Fortnite guy.
I'm either David Dobrik's friend, Dancing Queen DJ guy, Fortnite guy.
Did you actually get the Dancing Queen thing?
Yeah.
At shows?
There was recently when I went to a Chipotle, this
that's
lady
not
was,
a show.
Well, hold on. it just goes back to you because she was looking at me and she goes, "Oh, you look familiar," and I'm like, maybe, and she's like, "I don't know, hold on, David Dobrik," and I'm like, "What? How?" I had a mask on too.
Right.
She's like, "Yeah, you hang out with David Dobrik. You're that DJ guy from David Dobrik's vlog.
Wow.
David's friend."
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm David's friend.
Does that feel shitty? to
No,
be, like,
I
such a
actually
cool-
appreciate that I'm known for so many stupid random things.
Right.
I have 5 of those things.
You did my
Fortnite
taxes.
guy, David Dobrik guy, Dancing Queen DJ guy, Diplo's friend.
I'm not even David Dobrik's friend. I'm just Fortnite guy, so it's not kind of sucks.
Well, you're getting closer, bro. The fact that you're here and you found out that I'm a legitimate human
I
is
was like, wow, it's not an AI. I thought you were an NFT for so long. I didn't know.
I don't want to get into this, but there are a few DJs, Dillon, that you told me that you have beef with.
Oh, David, don't
Don't bring this up.
no. David Guetta,
A different game.
David Guetta,
Get one of the.
David Guetta,
Go ahead.
the
Yes?
What?
David Guetta,
David Guetta. David Guetta.
Do you guys actually have beef with them? Because then I don't want to put it in.
I mean, no, I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
Dylan had the weirdest beef with him that he didn't understand.
Oh, you did have beef with them?
No, but Dylan targeted him for some weird reason, and
What
the
did
guy
you
was like
do?
so.
I didn't target him.
But he was so confused by Dylan like making fun of him. He was
Okay,
like,
look what this is
we
what
had this
happened.
whole joke planned for David Guetta because it was perfect, and then I didn't know you actually had fucking beef
"Yeah,
with
you had
him.
beef with him."
So
you have beef with a lot of people?
No, not that
Oh.
many. I think just David Guetta.
It was a weird. It was weird.
It was the best. It was the best beef ever. So David Guetta posted this video. I hope you can find it. It's David Guetta standing in the Shibuya crossing, just looking at the camera for 45 seconds. And during this time, this was when Black Beatles like mannequin challenge was
yeah.
happening. So I took the video and I put Black Beatles to it, and I wrote this huge Instagram post where I was like, I don't know what the fuck David Guetta is doing, standing in Shibuya Cross, staring at a camera without Black Beatles playing. It must be that he forgot to put the song on, or he grabbed the wrong MP4 file.
So it wasn't even bad.
No, it was just me.
You were helping him out.
Yeah, but then he went in and he just like went immediately to money and like views and was like, "Hey man, well I have 600K views on my video and you only have this amount." And then I went and was like, "Well, actually, you have like 6.4 million followers. I have 1 point something at this time. And if I have 200K and you have 600K, I actually have more views than you."
My engagement is better.
Yeah,
So you have actual social media beef with David Guetta?
Yes.
Oh fuck! Well, my bad. I didn't mean to bring that
Do
up.
most DJs take themselves seriously? You guys are fun, but
I think David Guetta did not understand what I was doing
Right.
at all. I did shake his hand like afterwards.
Uh-huh.
He was not. He said, well, it's actually the best quote that he said to me. He goes, "Next time you're going to make fun of me, text me."
I love that.
it's good policy.
So good.
Pretty good policy.
All right, David, I'm posting something that's really going to make fun of you today. Cool. Yes, very cool, Dylan.
I mean, most of the DJs take themselves way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
Like it's kind of like we're like lucky to be up there and like have fun DJing
Yeah.
and travel
But-
the world. So I'm like, why you guys so like crazy with it? But most of them are like fun. Like TSO.
Yeah, TS is one of the best.
I have
dudes in
some
the
weird
world.
beefs with people, but honestly, like if you're in this game that long and you know all the DJs, you all become friends.
Right.
You know who's like they're all like for me they're like different like Mortal Kombat characters. Like they're all like special. Like this guy's from Holland and he does like this. This guy's like Korean. It's like just like kind of like it's like WWE at this point. I love them all.